Good morning. How you doing? Good morning, everybody. Road Contractor here, and this morning, I wanted to start off with my supplements, what I take on a daily basis, and why I take them. And it's not what you think. I'm not really into the protein and the muscle mass and all of that. I do take a protein. This is Natural Tech Ripped. It is Ultimate Protein Plus Weight Loss Formula. So with the scoop of this, I'm pulling in 170 calories. And I supplement, I don't do this instead of a meal. I eat my breakfast and I go 6 hours, I eat my lunch. But I will take this as a supplement so that I can add some calories to it. Because in the end, the truth is, I actually probably am in a burn or a calorie deficit throughout the entire day. I do definitely start off my day, and that's what I try to push on this channel and to talk about the most, is to start the day off in a calorie deficit, to keep your breakfast minimal. Do not starve yourself. I have a bowl of cereal or a bowl of oatmeal and a cup of coffee. And then I go out and I exercise. And usually by the time lunch rolls around, I've already burned, my body has burned, my exercise is added to that burn. I've burned over 1,500 calories probably by lunch. And I've gone 6 hours without eating. So then when I do eat, I'm not probably gonna even eat another 1,500 calories in one meal. And then I'll go another 6 hours and my body continues to burn. So by the time I get to dinner, we're looking at 2,000+ calories that I've burned, plus walking around and just doing my day-to-day routines, going up and down these stairs, going out in this heat. Yeah, I could very easily get up to 3,000, plus my exercises in the mornings. So I don't really catch up with that. So I use that protein as a way to supplement some calories that I'm not getting. And I need to stay on top of it because I don't want to lose too much weight, and I'm not trying to lose too much weight. But for people that do want to lose weight, my method of creating a calorie deficit is a fast, easy way to create a calorie deficit without doing hard workouts. And I'm also targeting like my age group, people that are over 40 years old. I'm over 48. Yesterday I ran a 5-minute 38-second 1 mile run, and I haven't timed myself in years and years. I did it the other day. Actually over measured the 1 mile and I ran it at 6.5. So I was kind of excited about what my time would really be if I actually measured it out and ran it. So I did, and then I 5:38, and I thought, wow, that's great for a 48-year-old male. Hasn't been like timed himself in a run like that since he was a teenager, So I do run though. I run regularly on a regular basis, but this is just adding protein to my diet, giving me the calories I need, and it does have weight loss formula in it. So I don't take it the way it suggests. The way it suggests is that I take this 1 hour before 2 of my largest meals per day, which would be lunch and dinner. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm just what I do is I work out, I have my breakfast, I hit my workout, I burn a lot of calories, I come in here, I'm still a few hours away from eating lunch, and so I'll just supplement my calorie intake with a protein shake. Something else that I like to take, and a lot of people I've read so much on this and seen so many reviews on BCAAs, block-chain amino acids. 3 of the most vital amino acids that your body needs that it can't produce, and there's like 20 of them, you can get through BCAAs. And whether they're beneficial for muscle gain or not is speculative, up for debate, and the jury's still out on it. They're still doing research on it, but you definitely do need those aminos. And I'm not looking for muscle mass anyway, not at my age. But I'm going to tell you why I get these BCAAs is because there are electrolytes in this thing. So you're getting 3 essential amino acids that your body doesn't produce that you need. And this is something that I've always wanted, is a Gatorade that would replace and replenish my electrolytes that I lose from working out. And I lose a lot, and I sweat a ton when I go out. If you could see me after I come in from a run, some of my other videos, if you look, you'll see that my shirt is absolutely drenched. Gatorade is not a great alternative for replacing electrolytes, especially if you want to keep calories down stay in that deficit, and probably stay off the carbs throughout the day. But this right here has 0 carbs, 0 calories, and 0 sugars. I'm going to say that again: 0 carbs, 0 calories, and 0 sugars. And you get electrolytes. And as a kicker, it's got muscle recovery. So as you're working out and you're moving around, you're using your muscles and you're kind of sore the next day, this is going to help you recover faster and faster and faster. I even use it as a pre-workout, a post-workout, and then one more throughout the day just to give me some more electrolytes. I'm not gaining any calories from it. I do sweat throughout the day, even as I'm working outside or walking around, because of just the heat and the humidity here. So I'm constantly looking at not overdoing it, but definitely pre-workout, come in post-workout, add a few more electrolytes, and end of the day maybe have just one more, you know. But to me, like, this is such a better alternative than drinking Gatorade. And they say that they don't really know if there's a benefit to taking it as far as energy increase, because there's so much that those aminos are supposed to do for you that is claimed, but hasn't been proven. I will say that I do feel better when I take them. You know, I'm not gaining muscle mass, but I'm not trying to either. So that I don't know. I do know that I get my electrolytes. I do feel like I've got a bit more energy, and I do feel like my endurance and my stamina is definitely better when I am drinking that. So, and I do it daily. So, one more thing that I want to show before I go into my regular vitamins is I do take Doctor's Best MSM. This is good for joints. You know, as we get older and you start moving around a lot and you start exercising, you have problems with your joints. Many of my friends, and this is suggested to me by one of my very good friends that I work with out here, to take this to help fight your joint pain. And I don't have any joint pain. I've had joint pain in the past in my elbow, my shoulder, and my knee. And that just comes from being in positions during my work that causes me to put a lot of stress on them for long periods of time. For instance, when we're flying in these planes, these military planes, they're cargo planes, so everything's kind of cramped at times. And I spent 5 hours on a one-way trip going far away from here, and did my work. My knee was already kind of hurting coming off that plane. Got back on the plane to come back and spend another 5 hours on that plane, cramped up. By the time I was done, my knee was killing me, and I walked around for about a month, and I couldn't run or anything. So called my friend. I said, "What was those pills you were taking? I need those." And he sent me a picture of them, said, "This is what you need." I took them. It did go away. I haven't had any pain since, so I'm staying on these. And also, like I said in one of my other videos, when I was doing dips, my collarbone just started tearing me up, and I was just getting these, so I started taking them again, and I had to go back down range. Ended up getting off of them for a little while, kept working out, and my shoulder and my collarbone just bad. Came back, started using those again, and now got full motion. And I haven't gone back to the dips just because I think my age isn't going to really allow me to do those. And you know, I like to do 100 repetitions. I do sets of 20, and I think it's just my age. Even when I do them just a little bit, I can already start to feel some pain coming up. So I'm gonna lay off. I'm gonna modify my dips a little bit, start doing more bench assisted dips, and that's what I've gone back to. So I had a problem with, I guess you would say, my cortisol levels were a bit out of whack, and it was causing my insulin levels to be elevated. And that caused me to have quite a bit of anxiety, a bit of a temper, hold a lot of stuff on the inside, that just anger. And you know, I think when your cortisol and your adrenaline levels are so high and elevated, that'll make your mind race a little bit, and you start thinking that, you know, well, you know, everybody here is just trying to start problems for me. And I've talked about that in my videos, about some of the things I've had to deal with coming out of, you know, some of the places I've worked, you know, like in maximum security penitentiaries, coming out here, just being out in an isolated area with a bunch of other guys who, everybody's far away from their families, everybody's looking to get back on that next vacation, everybody's looking to go home, whether they're your military counterparts or your other contractors. Some of the contractors are quitting and they're going home. They just want to get the hell out of here. And everybody tends to be on edge a little bit. And I've even worked with a lot of contractors that were former military, former deployed, they're veterans, and they come over with some of their own issues too. And they also have some of the, from time to time, some of the anxiety problems and some of the issues going on inside that they have to deal with. So I started doing a lot of research on it, and I found that you can help your body control some of those anxieties, some of those cortisol levels, adrenaline levels when they get too high, by taking fish oil, omega-3. So this is a combination. This is what I found. This is what works for me. From what I read, from what I researched, from reading from physicians who have done research, you need to keep, you know, a good level of omegas. Also, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. Magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Also essential to controlling those cortisol levels and the insulin levels. Even right now, just doing this video, I haven't been moving around, so I haven't had a chance to like let that energy out. And I feel a little bit like I've got just this, you know, balled up energy and tight inside of me, you know, just wanting to get out. And see, that could lead to issues later on, like if I wasn't exercising and if I wasn't taking these supplements. I also take vitamin E. Vitamin E is essential for helping you maintain a healthy mood. And I take vitamin C just to help me fight off, you know, regular sicknesses and illnesses like the flu. So, and COVID-19. And of course, I also take sun, and I suggest everybody get out and get some sun so to activate that vitamin D, and that helps fight coronavirus as well. But if I was in a situation where I was just going to be here in this office and I wasn't going to be moving, and I feel like I've got all this energy just bottled up inside of me, and I feel a little bit anxious, and then I walk outside in some little instance, and it could be absolutely nothing, just somebody walk by me and just not say hello. They've got something on their mind. You know, it will send me into like, I'm angry, now I'm mad, now I feel like they're disrespecting me, or, you know, what did I do to them? I haven't even talked to them, and why are they not saying hi? And the truth is, they just got something else on their mind. Could be work, could be home, I don't know, you know. But when I do control my health, and I get the right diet, and I get the right exercise, the right amount of exercise, and I also help myself by taking these supplements, you know, that really just sort of subsides, and everything goes away, and everything runs normally. You know, I might even feel like people are just talking to me in an aggressive manner, and they're really not, but I'm taking it that way because it's sort of like I want to be angry, you know, at times when I'm in those moods, or when I'm in that mode. But I just wanted to go over supplements, how they help me, you know, how they've helped me cope over the years. Like I said, watch some of my other videos. I go over that kind of in detail, starting off when I was working in the prisons back in Texas, and coming out here, and some of the problems that I've struggled through and have worked on, and even struggled through with some of the friends that I've made out here. Some of my friends who have gone home and still struggle with that stuff today. Some of them in not good ways, and not everybody made it, but some have. And I've learned from others. I've learned from researching, from watching a lot of videos, from reading. I just stay on top of it all the time, and it's helped me tremendously. And to me, that little cocktail of vitamins and supplements that I take, and exercise and diet, all helps 100%, without a doubt. It's changed my life, you know. I mean, it's really worked. So anyway, good day, everybody. I'm going to keep posting videos. I don't know if I'm going to keep going into my background now. I really sort of want to move forward with all of my exercise and my diet. I'm going to focus more on that, and just day-to-day stuff that I'm doing. You know, when I go down range, I'm not going to be able to walk around with the camera and show everybody where I'm at, what I'm doing, but I can, you know, set up a little shot and just continue on with my videos, even down there, and maybe what I'm doing and going through at that particular time, you know. But I'm gonna lay off of the depressing or I'm not feeling good. I don't have anxiety anymore. I don't have issues anymore. Something that was years ago that I've worked my way up to defeating. It's just that this year, as crazy a year as this has been, 2020, I don't know why everything just seemed to work for me this year. Everything I've been working towards, everything that I wanted to do, this has just been an absolute crazy year. I've even been stuck in some remote places for months and couldn't get out, been quarantined. And I just feel like I came out of all of that stronger and better. And now I'm in a place where I knew, what was wrong. I knew what was working, and I was following those, but it just sort of, I guess I've had the time to really focus on it to make it work this year because of the situation that we're in with COVID. And now I can just like see the benefits. It's just like flowing out of me. And I always say spread positivity, stay positive inside, keep that positive mind frame, which is a lot easier to do when you're exercising and when you're feeling good about yourself, feeling good on the inside. And when you walk around, you emit that. You emit what you are on the inside anyway, whether it's a positive, a negative, or just sort of a meh kind of day. You're going to emit that, even if you try to portray something else on the outside. Angry or sad, one of the hardest things to try and cover up. Some people are a little better at it. Sometimes you get a little bit better at it. I was at times better at covering up my anger, which is what I suffered the most from, was anger issues. And I fought that for a long time, but now it would just seem like that goal setting, that day-to-day goal setting, achieving those goals and seeing everything work the way I wanted it to work, the way I thought it would work, the way my wishes that I wanted for myself, health-wise, and even physique-wise, to finally cut off all that excess weight around my waist, to get my abs back. I haven't had those since I was in my 30s. It's been a long time, and I don't want to lose it again. I did let it go. I was, at that time in my 30s, very deep in contracting and moving around quite a bit. Contracts themselves were just popping up all over the place, and other contracts were being shut down. So we were sort of in the midst of a transition between being big in some of the places like Kuwait when we didn't need to be big anymore, and seeing all that shrink down to just a couple of camps, where it was several camps out there at one time, and struggling to fight to find the next job, the next contract, but then seeing Iraq blow up and Afghanistan blow up and ending up back out there, even though I said I would never go back after I left Afghanistan the first time, and then I left Afghanistan the second time, and now I've left Afghanistan the third time. And now I've learned, don't ever say never, because you never know. But I haven't been back to Afghanistan since 2014, and I hope I don't go back. I'm going to try not to. So it's been 6 years now I've stayed out of that country. Haven't been back to Iraq for probably 2 years, so doing pretty good there. I'm in places where I want to be. I'm in Africa now, and I do like Africa. Africa's fun. It's different, from the Middle East. I would like to get back over into the Kuwait, Qatar, somewhere in the that Persian Gulf region. I'm working on that. But for now, I'm in Africa and I'm having a good time, and I like it. And I'm focusing on my exercise. So that'll do it for me. Just wanted to go over my supplements, and moving forward, we're going to be more health focused on this channel. So everybody have a good day, stay positive, and stay healthy. Bye bye.